The Kano State Governor Abdullahi Ganduje met President Muhammadu Buhari to assure him that the state is ready to welcome the president on a 2-day working visit to the state as Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, announced the extension of the deadline for the swap of old Naira notes at commercial banks by 10 days. CBN News State House correspondent Femi Akonde has details.
Buhari may now proceed to Kano and expect a warm welcome after he approved an extension of the deadline for the phasing out of old Naira notes. The Kano State Governor has also made a swift U-turn from his earlier advisory to President Muhammadu Buhari, suggesting that he postpones his planned trip to the state.
We have 24 local governments without banks, and most of the banks are concentrated within Kano Metropolitan. So you can imagine the suffering of the rural areas, rural people in terms of cash transaction. But we are happy that the time has been extended and also the quantum of the Naira notes will be increased.
President Buhari got a fair share of the knocks and criticisms that trailed the CBN new monetary policy. His party, the All Progressives Congress, was also criticized for introducing policies that inflicts hardship on the population. Godwin Emefiele's earlier refusal to shift the deadline for phasing out old Naira notes had infuriated the population, especially those subjected to extreme difficulty in accessing bank services and unable to deposit their bank notes. These have sparked protests, with plans for more protests in the coming days.
Aside from those holding illicit and stolen Naira in their homes for speculative purpose, we do aim to give all Nigerians that have Naira legitimately earned and trapped the opportunity to deposit their legitimately trapped monies at the CBN for exchange. Based on the foregoing, we have today sought and obtained Mr. President's approval for the following. 1. A 10-day extension of the deadline from January 31, 2023 to February 10, 2023.
The APC presidential candidate was vocal in condemning the way the Apex Bank was implementing the monetary policy without considering the impact it has on the population, especially people in rural areas and millions of unbanked Nigerians. Kano State Governor Abdullahi Ganduje was forced to write President Muhammadu Buhari to postpone his scheduled 2-day trip to Kano because of perceived hostility that could trigger more protests in the ancient northern city. With the change in mind over the deadline of the cash withdrawal policy, angry residents of Kano may also change their planned hostile welcome for President Buhari. President Buhari's visit to Kano will show the massive support he enjoys in the state, as was demonstrated in the 2015 and 2019 presidential election, which he won. The president is expected to commission 7 projects in the most populous northern state and will also use the opportunity to win the people's support for the APC presidential flag bearer and other candidates of the party. Femi Akonde, TVC News, Abuja.